Kimberly.
Yeah, we are live.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah.
We got DBW statement for the committee.
Just that I'd like to see if everyone's amenable to it, moving it DPW to the 28th instead of Memorial Day.
I'm good with it.
DP.
DBW
Meeting.
meeting.
It's for
It
the
looks like
25th,
it.
which is Memorial Day. It's gonna go Thursday the 28th.
It looks like it's scheduled for the 26th, just as of right now, just. Fair warning.
Did we already change it then?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's on Tuesday instead of Monday.
Does that work for you?
That works for me. Just change it in my calendar then.
5:30?
So we're the
5:30.
No,
26th?
5/26.
No.
Oh,
5:30
fine,
PM.
yes, that's off.
Days. Correct.
5:30 on the 26th,
Yes,
DPW. And we will not have DDA after us, so we can run long if we need to.
I don't know.
DDA is
The-
also
You
moved,
want me there?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
to go over the budget.
Any more committee reports?
Five
I know
26.
Dan had something
I did,
from earlier.
tornado sirens.
Busy.
Yes, sir.
We
So
need some?
we've been dealing with the tornado sirens since about 2016. Trent Atkins from the Homeland Security. Kind of getting some movement on this. Right now, our tornado system is what's called a one-way system. They would have to be updated to a two-way system so that dispatch can set off the alarms or the sirens. Clinton County already has that. They're thinking that West Shore Communications, which would update our siren from a one-way to two-way, would be about $2,000. What they can do then is once it hooked up to dispatch, they also can do a weekly, what they call a silent test. And it shows green if it's working, yellow if it needs to be repaired, or if it's red, it's dead. So they know ahead of time that if it's gonna work or not. So they're working on that. There's other entities in the county that want to put up sirens, some other townships. The price tag, if you don't have a siren and put one up, is about $30,000. So we already have one. So in order to put that system into dispatch, that price tag for software, hardware, and digit repeaters, they call it as $80,000, which would then be divided amongst the different entities that would get involved, which could be 10, 11, or 12 right now. So the more in lowers our cost.
You know, almost all of them were in, right?
Yeah, and actually some townships, Antrim Township wants to put in and some other townships. So each time somebody wants to put in, it lowers our cost. So if we were to go with it, it may cost us somewhere between 8 and 10 grand to allow dispatch to do that for pay for the software and up there. We would have to sign a interlocal agreement with all the jurisdictions involved. And that would determine our actual price to buy into the system. Even if right now, it's still gonna take 18 to 24 months to get that up and running. So we have some time to also set money aside for it. We have previously set aside some money. I think it's around 3,000 that we have in a CIP account. Cause we knew we had to update our siren. So that meeting was today. In June, there's gonna be another updated meeting. To go through more of that, but I just wanted to give you guys an update about the tornado sirens. So,
Is there a deadline that we have to sign?
not at this point, no. I told them that we would look forward to proceeding with the talks on that. So,
And really, you kind of need to wait to know what townships are in.
how many jurisdictions would be in it? Townships, cities?
You can't like sign the agreement and then now two more want to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that way, once they do that interlocal agreement between all of them, would kind of set the price, but right now they're looking at, 11 firm. Including us, that way it lowers the price.
Right.
So. Shaughnessy County unfortunately is kind of behind the times a little bit.
How far out does that sound broadcast?
Depends on which way the wind's blowing.
I mean, should it be a mile?
You're not gonna hear,
5 miles?
yeah, you're not gonna hear it at Scenic Lakes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or Lake Victoria, but again, it depends on which way the wind's blowing.
You said currently there are 11 entities that are willing to sign up for it.
Correct.
Who's responsible to write up the interlocal agreement?
That's gonna be involving, the guy, Trent Atkins from Homeland Security.
They take care of the paperwork.
They're gonna take care of the paperwork. I think, Owasso Township is one of the main leaders of it.
Is there any grants available for this?
No.
Someone asked in the meeting.
Yeah,
That was a quick no.
that was no. That
No,
was like 5-6 years ago, but nothing since.
yeah, not them.
And you ain't gonna get any money out of Homeland
They
Security.
said the only time you see the grants is if there was a disaster and then there'll be grants for an event, but it's one or the other.
On the other note, our ambulance is supposed to be delivered Thursday. And then it'll probably take another 3 weeks to get everything up and going for that, so.
Will that be ready for the parade? I just figured we might flaunt it if we got it.
Yeah, we might be able to drive in the parade.
I just thought it'd be kind of cool.
I don't know if it'll be up and actually running, but we'll have insurance on it and it'll run, so.
Oh, sounds like we could drag it too.
Yeah, no, it'll drive,
We got
Got
a,
gas,
Flintstone
picked up
or-
nice gas still.
yeah,
Oh, the firefighters. Shit.
Gas or diesel?
Electric.
yes.
any more committee reports we want to discuss? Okay, other items, berm estimate for the boat launch. Got an awful amount of money.
It is, and is there any plans on that? Or is it just a, that's not a plan?
What's up with that? And
No.
I'm breaking Bob's rules,
That's
but
just- Who's Bob?
Robert's wrong.
Oh, let's get a
I
vote.
thought we paid for a boat launch that included a berm for privacy and yada, yada, yada. And here we are throwing more money at this.
Only
Big.
what they would get from doing. The boat
Only what-
launch. They weren't
yeah.
bringing in dirt, was what was left that would be pushed up to a berm.
Yeah, that's how it's stated. in
We
the
didn't have as
grant.
much as we thought we were going to, apparently, because they thought it, I think they. When they envisioned it, I think they thought it was gonna be a lot taller, but it just wasn't enough.
Do we know what this, because there's no diagram, do we know what this berm is gonna be? Is it gonna be just a little bit bigger than what's there, or are the
look
You know
people?
how tall it is?
Like a hill.
How about we get a motion on
Well, it really isn't,
Absolutely.
it's not really a motion because this is the only quote we have and we're waiting.
We're still waiting.
Dan's gonna get us one, right?
So it's informational.
It's,
and we
yes,
can-
it's just to keep it
No
on
decision
the,
needed tonight.
yeah,
Okay.
keep it on
But
there.
we do need to keep it going because we made promises.
That's why. it's
Dave,
on.
can't we build it ourselves with the dirt that we have? No. I have plenty of dirt at the golf course.
I know.
There. Woodhull building grade from.
You mean the equipment to scoop the dirt?
We're in the
The
back of.
backhoe?
Why can't
more
we
make
just
sure.
plant
Tape it,
land?
huh?
We can make the pond.
Yeah, I can dig out a pond. Let's go dig a pond. I'll get you more dirt.
Well, I mean, that was an idea, but we have
I like
to get an estimate for that. We have to get.
Let's just,
for
why
that.
can't we? Why do we need, why can't we just do it ourselves?
That's a
With-
Dave question.
With man hours, with, if.
The
Greg-
shaping of the mound might be the problem. Yes. Because you gotta get equipment up to that is designed to go on a slope with some type of like a Harley rake to smooth it out. To plant it at a proper slope so your mowers can mow. So there are some technical aspects that we probably do not have the means.
Could we provide the dirt? Or do we have a special dirt?
We've got
clay would be just fine.
Topsoil on top.
We don't think we have enough.
I don't. I have 200,000 cubic yards at the dock. When they took out Boyle Road.
This should be more than enough.
It's about 12 feet high, halfway down the railroad track.
Oh, yeah.
Well, can we just move that there?
That's what I'm saying, we could.
So is that something that Dave can have a conversation with Woodhull? And that might,
Yeah, is the price $1,500 if we supply the dirt, then yeah, that seems more.
If they can shape, I mean, that's, you know, if Dave has the ability to do it, with problem.
We've got a backhoe and we've got dump truck.
Ability to move it, I just don't have the small enough equipment to get up there.
oh, we don't have time.
Right.
Sure. So,
Your shovel work?
So, I mean, it's something that maybe Dave and I
I
can
hear
discuss
Scott
further.
volunteering.
All up, so.
Have you guys spoken with the neighbors?
I have not addressed
They
them
moved-
because I wanna
moved their
try
stuff.
and get this
Okay,
finalized.
Okay.
I mean. They were on board with the berm.
okay.
The last time they were here, that is what they said.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep,
yeah,
they're on board
that's, yeah, so,
So next one.
yeah, so I've got a letter ready and waiting as soon as we know what we're doing so that I can inform them more.
Good.
They did move
Yeah, they.
all their,
Right?
Most of them,
Oh.
the trailers.
Not the toilet.
I think the toilets on.
Uh-huh.
They had like farm implement stuff that was. Stuff around to us and stuff like that.
All right, anything else we wanna,
just,
are we done with the verb discussion? Last one is local routes administration and regulatory costs.
what, was that on the agenda?
This is
Yeah.
on the other,
Um,
because it was
Yeah.
on last and not made, and was
Because
asked to be on
if we were to deviate from the $3,500, we would have to redo the
Or,
ordinance.
yeah, right, yeah.
And a lawyer wrote up this
Take that in your plate, Richard.
proposed ordinance.
Oh,
Thank you. You guys have any, well,
oh,
And I would still argue that it's kind of discriminatory. Yeah, we're able to discriminate. It's encouraged. I'd rather we didn't. I think I'd like to give them a bone. You know, maybe not $500, maybe a couple grand instead of 3,500. Or what council deems reasonable. They're bringing $58,000 a year to boot. And if they didn't,
we'd have an empty building.
and that too.
Yeah.
There are many benefits to having them there. And by throwing them a bone, we show a little bit of appreciation for what we get out of the deal.
oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I,
It's along this line, so.
yes, I have to make an apology because I was misinformed and repeated it. And, they are not required to do things for the community. I was misinformed. I was told that, and that's what I thought, that was part of what they had to do when they came into a community.
So they
That is-
are
that
doing
is-
it because
yes.
they want to.
Yes, yes, they are. I wanted to make sure that got on video that I did apologize for that, because that was wrong of my statement, but that was what I understood was happening, but that was not.
What do you mean?
That's literally what I would be.
What, and I didn't.
All the activities that they do, the turkey, giveaway.
You thought that was a requirement that they had?
I was told that that was part of what they, when they come into a community and they set up shop, that they have to give back in some way to the community.
They give back a lot.
And that is not the case. They do not have to do that. But I was under the understanding that they did. And I said that out loud.
The fee that they're charged is still lower than all others.
It's equal to.
comparables. It was lower than all, correct?
Not all.
I think there was one other that was, 3,000. The I think there was one at 2,500, but that was a second shop that they had, so they gave them a discount for this.
Is there a workaround that wouldn't force a change? Policy? Could we talk to the assessor and give them a one-time abatement on their taxes of $1,500? That way we don't have to change an ordinance. We don't know what's happening with this law that's taxing them. That may not stay in place, so then we go through all the rigmarole to change an ordinance. And then the state decides that we shouldn't levy this 24% tax, it's really gonna be 15, and that's in line with what their industry is. They're no longer have a hardship, but we've reduced our fees to them. Could we do something like that as a one-time? It gives them a little bit of relief. That's the bone you want to throw, but it's not a forever discount. And then we can evaluate it in a year. We have time to figure it out, and I.
Yeah, yes, we do have a year, because they've already paid for that.
Yeah, I meant
So,
to,
yeah.
get up there Wednesday and didn't, I was gonna ask you guys about that. And to me, that makes,
So we would need to know how does an abatement work?
ideally, they would
Pain in
go
the ass.
to, well, I've seen it happen when I was on,
An
board-
understatement.
when I was on board of review, we had a company come, it was one of the old. Doesn't matter, we did it. I didn't vote for it, but we did it. Gave them a one-time, hey, sales are down, I have a hardship. Don't know if it was legal, but we did it,
Oh, it's Gator and, yeah.
yeah. But if there was some way that we could give them
So
some.
one time, like 1 year, or like it would be. Because they have to do this every year. So 1 year, they, I don't.
But if that law changes, if the states fluctuate, they may not have the hardship.
So why,
No,
Is doing this
except they're
that
not
tough?
gonna come.
It just will cost us.
A lot.
It'll cost us,
Yeah.
It's change an ordinance, yeah.
cause the lawyer,
No, every time you change an ordinance, it costs. But we have all of our stuff through beauty code, and it's all online, and they take it,
there's charges for this. Oh,
I'm liking the idea of talking to see what we need to do with tax governors or something along those lines.
that may not be the right term.
Yeah, I mean, that may not, I'm just thinking, we
Yeah.
did it for the dance studio, but that's a different aspect because it's change of ownership.
And I floated it to them already, because they stopped me when grocery shopping,
Mhm.
and I said. Thought about this, but this is kind of what I was thinking, and they seemed fine with it. At least one of them did, so,
The tax abatement goes through the state and everything.
well, but yeah, I don't know that, and that's probably the wrong terminology.
Maybe we should give you guys some time to research and to see what we can do.
Like a barricade.
DDA can give free advertising.
And that's another avenue, we go through the DD program.
so an ordinance, you can't just pull one and put one by approval. And put it in our book.
Your books are electronic.
they're electronic, but we have to have the books
Yeah.
too, we have.
So
to-
anything else on local routes? Okay, is there any other items that anybody needs to bring up? All right, I motion that we adjourn. All in favor? We are adjourned.
Kim, here's, you need the.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank you.
That's from the,
Past RJ's bedtime.
from this side.
It is way past my bedtime.
You know what?
Wait till he has that baby.
You won't have one.
Yeah.
What is that
Just be
tonight?
running on you. Dan, would you have a minute?
Yeah.
We're